smart investor, I think. There's a lot of people in this space who are worrying about altcoins, but you've said multiple times, Bitcoin, you think a perfect storm is happening. So here's the thing. The year is now 2022.
Okay.
Bitcoin just went parabolic from $150,000. Now it's at $250,000.
Sure.
By all accounts, this might be time to cash a little out. What is the first thing you buy?
It's the first thing I buy. Oh gosh. If I'm cashing out a Bitcoin, I couldn't actually sensibly put that money into something dumb. You know, it's too smart of a move to have gotten Bitcoin at $10,000 or $5,000 or $3,000 or $1,000, wherever you got it. You know, say you were one of those lucky souls who got it even before, you know, like the $200 level or something. Like, you can't take that great of an investment and parlay it into something like a fucking car that's going to lose half its value in 2 years. You could, but in my opinion, you put it into something that's going to either grow in value, like property, something simple.
Specifically, give me one thing specifically you would buy.
Yeah, I'd probably put it into something like property or my own businesses. Like if you follow my channel, you know I love developing, and so I always reinvest into my own businesses. So it would be either property or a product I'm developing on. So that's what I would put it into for sure.
That's awesome. All right, hey, thank you very much, Elliot from FUD TV.
What would you put it into?
What would I buy? Man, I thought about the other question. This one is I didn't really think about.
And let's say one day, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, whatever it is, Bitcoin surpasses our expectations. It's 100, 200, 300K. What is one thing you're gonna splurge by? The first thing.
I want to buy like a boutique hotel on the Central Coast and just go.
What kind of, will you have I got so many questions.
So many questions. I love the Central Coast. I love hiking. I love the beach, and I always go on vacation there a lot. So I would love to have like a boutique hotel with like a coffee shop and like a room for events, so I can continue to do these, but just kind of be off the grid, really.
Hey, I like that. What are you drinking tonight? What's your drink of choice?
I had one beer. I generally drink 805. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know I love pineapple pizza and 805 beer. So, and these gentlemen like it as well. So
love it.
I had one of their craft beers. It was something similar to that, but I'm mostly an 805 girl.
And any message to the Altcoin Daily army out there?
Just be safe when you're trading. Make sure you guys set stops and just be very, very patient and let the market do its thing.
Go all in. No, she didn't say that.
No, he said that. I'm not sure him,
Oh.
not after me.
You get one beer in me, and Aaron, anything else?
You don't hold any Bitcoin, but I know I'm assuming Elliot, FUD TV, probably does, your boyfriend. So once Bitcoin blow up 2 years from now, Bitcoin goes through a blowout top, just went from $200,000 all the way up to 275. You talk to Elliot, you're like, baby, I know you're bullish, but you might need to sell a little bit. What's the first thing you convince him to buy for you?
First item?
For you, yeah.
Oh.
Like a prize, like we held out all this way.
Oh, like a house. Because if Bitcoin goes up, it's not just gonna go up a little. It's gonna move. So we're talking houses. We're talking big things.
What type of house? Where?
In Brentwood, California, an $8 million house. That is what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's awesome.
What's the first splurge buy that you buy?
My answer to that is hard assets. You buy gold, but who gives a shit? But real estate probably, and I think that's a lot of people's answers.
Where?
Where's the real estate?
For you personally? No, you would buy it. Where? This is for fun.
Probably Pacific Northwest. You know.
Okay. I want to pigeonhole you into your answer.
But getting into Bitcoin and learning about Bitcoin, it like changes your whole perspective about like what value is and how it accrues and the things that do hold value. And I'm just like, I look at fiat now as just like, this is the shittiest shitcoin that has ever existed, and like that's not. I don't want to hold shitcoins. Like
more and more people are realizing that.
I want to hold hard assets that either have that have value in a network like Bitcoin, or have utility value as in real estate. Like that's the splurge buy. But the thing is, I think anybody who's in Bitcoin should not even be focused on the splurge buy. Fuck a splurge. Like that. This is not about a splurge. Like there is a percentage of my Bitcoin that I will never sell. Ever. Full stop. So like that's how people should be thinking about this. Maybe you can buy something that is super awesome down the road, and it better be a small piece of your holdings, because like you should be holding this for the rest of your life.
What is the very first thing you're going to buy?
With my Bitcoin. More Bitcoin.
So you're not cashing out.
Bitcoin. Well, I would say if it seemed like at that point that the rate was growing steadily, then yeah, I would stay in. I'm a big believer, especially long-term investments, in staying in most things that look like they're going to grow, and used to.
But let's just say you decide to take a little bit of profit. What would you buy? Splurge, a splurge buy.
Land.
Land.
Yeah, house or something. Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. I'm not.
All right, we'll ask you.
Sure, yeah.
We'll ask you.
Maybe when it hits 100.
All right, we'll ask you in 2 years.
Year is 2022. Bitcoin just passed $150,000. We had a blow off top. Bitcoin is now $250,000. By all accounts, it looks like this bubble is going to go in the other direction now, so you cash out just a little bit. What is the first thing you buy?
First thing I buy? Freedom, right? Live on Mars?
What does that mean? What does that mean to you?
Freedom? Oh man.
Space money.
Space money? What?
Space
No,
money.
you're selling your space money and you're buying freedom.
What are you talking about? It is space money. It's your freedom.
I mean, we got a satellite to help transact with Bitcoin, right? So maybe like between planets where you can't stop it.
You have a satellite or you're buying a
No,
satellite?
we want to send a message to Mars, like get a satellite out there.
All right, they're going to buy a satellite, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I'm going to send messages.
Hey, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Do you have any message for our YouTube channel audience?
Yeah, subscribe to CyberCode Twins. We'll show some workshops for you.
Yosef, one more question. The year is 2021. Bitcoin just passed $100,000, now $200,000. By all accounts, this was your personal target. It's gone up enough. I'm ready to cash out. I think the bubble is about to come back down. What is the first thing that you buy?
So I definitely recommend selling some Bitcoin. At the end of the day, we do need money to advance ourselves, right? I think just holding Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency isn't really going to advance us as a people, as a human being, And if we want to grow ourselves, grow our families, grow our friendships, and expand, I think we're definitely going to need to sell some. And also psychologically, I think a lot of people who are a little more skeptical about Bitcoin today and a little more cringy and sour are the ones who held on their tokens back from 2017 highs. So I certainly recommend selling a bit.
That's your financial advice.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't give personal finance. This is something I would do.
But what would you buy, Yosef? That's what I want to know. What would you buy?
But so definitely sell some for fiat or trade it for an asset. But I love real estate. I do Airbnbs on the side. I manage Airbnbs. We have 6 listings right now.
What city are you buying?
In Los Angeles, certain parts.
You dog, dude. That's expensive real estate.
When Bitcoin hits 100, 200,000, I think people in it today are certainly going to be happy then.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Anything else you want to say?
Definitely buy Bitcoin and maybe BNB if you're happy with that.
All right, you kind of started though. Let's get a clear message. Anything else you want to say?
Sure, Bitcoin and BNB. Thumbs up.
All right, thanks, man. What would I buy? Man, I thought about the other question. This one, I didn't really think about.
Let's just say in a fantasy world, you had 3 whole Bitcoins that
just cashed out.
That you just cashed out at 250,000. Let's just make it around 4, right? Let's just say you cashed out $1 million in Bitcoin.
Holy hell.
$1 million, a 7-figure Bitcoin.
Yeah, it'd be nice to stop renting and maybe get some property. You know what though? My splurge thing would definitely be a little puppy, because that's an investment for the next 10 to 15 years. But hey,
I love it.
Follow.
What kind of dog?
I don't want to be basic, but maybe a lab. I don't know.
There you go. You love what you love.
Or a Havanese. But hey, so follow Elliot at FUD TV on his YouTube channel. Elliot, what's your message for the Altcoin Daily audience?
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and the story's not over. Alts are not dead right now. It's just, for me, Bitcoin is the one. There's so many cool projects out here, and we are the amount of growth and building going on. Just keep your eye on this space. Don't turn away from it, because this is the place. This really is the place for the future of the internet technologies. You're gonna love it in the future. Right now, though, it's a bit dicey for the other things besides Bitcoin as an investment. There's still a lot of cool stuff happening. So
that's not crazy. That's smart. Thank you, Elliot. But no, we got one more question. Okay.